Coming-of-age films differ in their representation of adolescents based on their cultural context because society and social norms both view adolescents in different ways. In coming-of-age films, normally the main character is going through an adult problem or mature conflict. That conflict or problem will lead them on a path of self-discovery, and the main character often changes by the end of the movie. Throughout the movie, the main character or characters will also feel isolated, confused, lost, or alone. They can also be emotionally or physically detached from social life or family. You can see this in multiple different coming-of-age films, including the ones that I'm analyzing, Mustang and Juno. Juno is a 2007 coming-of-age film about a young teen pregnancy. The film was directed by Jason Reitman and written by Diablo Cody. Jason Reitman had worked on a couple of coming-of-age films, but Juno was one of his more successful ones. Diablo Cody, the writer, was a former stripper and blogger. My second was the Turkish film Mustang. Mustang is about a group of sisters that have to face the struggles of growing up. It was directed by Denise Gomez-Irin and written by Alice Wunur. The film was originally released in France because of its largely French production crew. In certain parts of Turkey, the film was criticized because of its negative outlook on the Turkish culture. One thing that is culturally different between the two movies is how the parents reacted to their kids when it came to boys and relationships. In the film Juno, when Juno tells her dad and stepmother that she is pregnant, her father and stepmother originally look relieved. Her father then goes on to say, "Bleecker, I didn't think he had it in him," almost applauding the boy that got his own daughter pregnant. However, in Mustang, the sister's uncle, the father figure in the movie, becomes furious with them when he hears that they were playing in the water with boys after school. The girls then proceed to get punished for rubbing up against the boys, whereas in Juno the situation was way more dramatic, and she wasn't punished at all. One way that the films were the same was the main characters were both outcasts in their society. In the film Mustang, after the girls had been playing with the boys, their neighbor told their uncle and grandmother what had happened. This happened again later in the film when the neighbor also caught them sneaking out of their window. The neighbor and society didn't want to see the girls being rebellious. This is because getting married is a big deal for the Turkish culture, and being rebellious and different made you look like bad wife material. In the film Juno, everyone in her school looks at her like an outcast, especially when you can see her baby bump. In our culture, teen pregnancies are a bad thing, so when there is a teen that is pregnant, that person is looked at as irresponsible and unacceptable. In both films, the main characters are outcasts to society. Both films show the characters growing up and the struggles of being a young adult, but both have a very different societal expectation. The culture of the society that the girls live in really dictates what is expected of them and how they are viewed.